Alrighty, welcome to the show. You would not believe what happened. So, some things about PC recording and simultaneous gaming that maybe they don't tell you about is for some whatever rhyme or reason, my portable SSD was like not staying connected even though it's hooked up right to the motherboard. So I tried using like the front panel to connect it, but for whatever rhyme or reason, connecting it via USB 3 or whatever the hell on at the front panel is like made OBS fail to write to it, like permissions, or you know what it is, hiccups or whatever it is. So I lost the recording. So we're re-recording this. I even got proof for you. First proof is that, I mean, you don't have proof of that. I can just remove all the bucket and stuff, but I can't just, wait, I'm sorry. I can't just magically create these saves. I guess I could, except the playtime wouldn't add up. Or the timestamps. So we're gonna have to do this all over again. But luckily, I'm starting from a manual save. So maybe we just trash any amount of autosave to say we got lucky. Can't count on that.
For now. But don't you worry.
Man, you missed so much good banter. You just get, we're just gonna, you know, this is all you get now. I'm not running a timer. I'm just watching the OBS record time. We're gonna cut down. Oh yeah, I short stack. I'm really bad at naming things. No relation to the sexualized terminology for shorter women.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet?
Yeah, I'm so...
Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters.
Well, if this one saves, it's not OBS.
Like I've got nothing better.
It's just the stupid front panel. That's what you pay for when you buy OEM.
You're trying to tell me that's not progress?
Yeah, I gave you all a bunch of tech banter, stuff banter, blah, blah, blah.
You okay, buddy?
That's all gone. I think it's just my fault. I think, you know, many a times here, you know, the journey on the internet, it's been my fault. I've been well aware of it. Made fun of all this crap, blah, blah, blah. So I guess your problem here now is that will I go further than where I stopped? I don't know.
That hot shower can't come
I was saying about like Tifa. I don't care about Cloud at all as a character. No one wants to watch the like prologue of Cloud going to like Gulag prison school. But people want to hear about Tifa. All right. Yeah, people want to hear about like I want to hear about Master Zangief, if I got that name right. Right? That's like the Hobbit. You gonna talk about Zangief adventures when Tifa's like a little girl, then you make it the same as the Indiana Jones Chinese guy. Then I said, look out, Japan's calling handicap DEI, which, you know, I get it, but they're saying that they're like getting DEI, and I'm like, they usually don't. Oh, and I was saying about how this is like an immediate cutscene. But remember that Cloud is not interested in getting to know the town. He's just here to get paid. But Tifa is like, oh, screw you. Let me explain to you, old friend, about like what payment is, and like also how like maybe it's Tifa like half coding that like, oh, hey, do you not see me in this like town with full of problems? Can you like help me with these problems?
Where'd you get that?
All sorts of like crazy backstabbing, politicsing with emotion to manipulation. You missed all sorts of good content, so it's just lost and gone forever.
How sweet.
Or you can just listen to some guy, you know, summarize Star Fox, I guess.
Change. Has been
I didn't say
5 years.
that, so you get some new ones too.
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Your 0 views, if you were real. Bad you aren't real. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, I was mentioning races, so I guess it's good I'm not saying it this time, even though it was a retort to myself.
Don't you worry
Yourselves, because again, it's not me, it doesn't represent me, you want to think it's your own. I was just saying how, tell politics, I demand Italian politics. And we were going to talk to see, and we talked to her, and she says, oh, we'll pay you, can you just keep Marlene busy? You go to keep Marlene busy, you're going to watch Barrett be a huge dick, okay? Here, well, let's just go through it. Why not?
Keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Right.
Me?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Then we go over to Marlene and say, okay, then I'll do the job.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
And then Barrett, from Tifa's point of view,
Never talk to strangers.
right? And then you see
Right,
smiling
honey, I
Barrett
do
looking
see
at
that.
child.
What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But
Yeah, it's a lot better when there's like a much more banter around it, but you're the one leaving it in a vacuum.
All right, but
You
just
want me to
this
comment
once.
on the game, okay?
So
You want to be more of an
what can I
adult
get you?
instead of your little tweeny little
My money.
Carter.
I'm still waiting on it.
I'm sorry, it's just okay.
Frick.
Then can you use the AI, or you just again? There are people
About
here that are okay
We
with
should
it,
talk
but there's a lot of people
outside.
here that like seriously have like prepubescent communication skills and deserve to be treated as such and valued as such.
Did the people who died all return
Fortunately,
to the planet?
they're the ones in charge. They're very old, and they hold all the wealth. But dumb kids are still gonna be dumb
Before
kids.
we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's
I don't know.
nothing
I don't
fancy,
see. Now it's all
but
mishmashing together.
I was thinking you
And
could
at
stay
some
there
point,
for now.
I don't remember what
The
I
landlady's a big
posted
friend
on
of the
internet
cause,
sites.
so you wouldn't even have to
you
pay
know,
rent.
like
Sound
requested
good?
of AIs.
Sure does.
And then
Thanks.
spoken outwards here because
Follow
frankly
me
all
then.
of you are kind of not right. And then all right,
How
whatever.
was it up on
The
the
item shop
plate?
sign again.
That
You're
was
spying on my RDP.
chaotic.
Sorry for
Again,
dragging
you're
you
oh,
into
you're
all
such a
this.
super hacker cracker.
It was wrong of me.
Congratulations!
I heard danger
Wow.
like that.
You want to help me
promise
rebuild
I
it
won't
all
do
when you
again.
delete it all
Danger's part of the
again?
job.
Oh, let's talk
Don't
about the
worry
great
about me.
porn hub.
I'll try
The
not
great,
to.
great
Always happy to help
porn
stick it
hub
to shin.
purge. Man, so much content was lost. Just
So,
like
you
that.
make nice with everyone?
Much as I
Can't
could.
count
all
on
things
anything
considered.
around here. I'm a Cooney.
Maybe not enough
Hate
for
this
them.
place.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector
Time.
8 on the news.
Okay.
It was like a war
Yeah,
zone.
when she
The
finally
news is just
said that
another
they only have
Shinra mouthpiece.
500 when we cut last time, so
I'll spread
looks like
whatever
we're on
lies Shinra
pace.
tells them
We
to.
saw it burning.
So,
I thought
it wasn't
reactors were
that bad?
safe.
It was.
I said
Oh,
something about the
right.
slate truck. I think maybe. Or was that what I already tweeted? It was
And here
important
we
I
are.
tweeted it.
Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
I can just lie to you. Told you all my, you know.
Room
No, I
201
wouldn't
here
do
is where I
that.
sleep. Don't have time for
A lot
much
of
else.
complaining
What
about
with
don't
Seventh Heaven
care,
and all.
bitch, just pay. Don't
Not
care,
even
bitch,
time to
just pay.
decorate.
Oh, I mentioned the air conditioners. Yeah, I noticed that even the slums have air conditioners.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry. I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes?
I said that my
Oh,
VTuber would be
I mean, I told her I had a
beautiful,
friend
like
looking for
visual
a place
novel,
to
beautiful
stay.
with the bar toggle.
Was that too much?
So no,
No.
it's not the face. I
That's
mentioned how
fine.
the face is perfect
And
4K
this?
encryption because of
That
compressors,
one's,
and that it's not reverse
know what?
compressing. It's
It's
that we can
getting late.
repeat
I'll
compress
introduce you
it
tomorrow.
accurately to see if you're taking it. That you could copy it. You could see exactly what I did and do every single motion. But at some point in time, all right, then I've proven my point. My value.
It's a little
you know,
bare,
individualist,
but
on top of that,
should be enough
then
to get you through the
and
night.
I are working for
If
it.
you want anything
then.
else,
See,
we
it's
can
no
always
longer
get
There's
it.
one
about
thing.
the individual,
My money.
which is again,
You guys owe me
understand
2,000, remember?
function of artwork.
I
Past
do.
that, as I understand it,
we'd
it's brilliant
love to settle
encryption
up,
because it's really hard to
especially
get
since this
that
was your first
perfectly in
job for
frame.
us, but
But remember, it's not
That's
about
it?
that. It's about having
sorry.
it and then
We spent
compressing
the rest
it
preparing for the mission.
correctly
That really
with the
is
correct
it.
material. If
but
you make
not
it
for long.
over
I'm
resolution,
collecting
it will
money for
compress
filters
differently.
tomorrow, so I can
in
pay you
theory.
after.
And you're sure
You
about
can't
that?
use a
Of
special
course,
compressor.
as long as you
have
help,
to use
that
a
is.
standardized compressor.
Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too.
Oh, we're past. Darn it! See, we're past 9 minutes. Thank you so much, you, the individual, lady and/or gentleman and/or them that are watching us, joining us, the group, the culmination of the experience, and enjoying this content. We do apologize that this content will now provide you with ads. Ad break. Okay, I'm Alt Tab, which doesn't change the camera because I'm paused. Okay, then we're back. Hello. Thank you again for joining us. We hope that you appreciated those messages, or at least those messages did not bother you into such a negative value that it were to, you know, reduce its importance relative to this production. Thank you. We're going to continue something.
Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so...
I am well
that'll be the
aware of
price.
how awkward and bad
With what
my
you gave me,
enunciations
that leaves
sound
1,500.
on this recording.
You're the best.
It's just know that in my head it doesn't
I'll
sound
see you
that
bright and
bad,
early
so
at the
it's
bar,
kind of
then.
IRL
Thanks again for
effery when you're
everything.
a real human
Sleep
being.
tight.
At the same time, again, I thought you were going to use AI to clean up all this shit. We were making fun of the security guards because they're like, for some reason, there's a group of like 3 red bandanaed people, and for the life of them, they can't. We're gonna make fun of Cloud getting his door caught, his sword caught on the door, and then I
Guess it's
said
time
like,
for
see, Donkey
introductions.
doesn't like remember. That's why Tetsuya Nomura is the director, okay? And Donkey doesn't remember that. That's what he does, like, you know, that's why, because he actually did play this whole game and got through it. And I said that, see, Donkey, you don't normally play JRPGs. What the fuck are you talking
Hey.
about?
You okay in there?
Like, for you to be entertained enough to get all the way to the end, from my understanding,
Coming in.
is already a feat in and of itself. But you wouldn't, I don't remember this. You wouldn't remember this. Yeah, I just saw it. Here we go. Sephiroth! Oh, right. That's why he's not that good of a soldier. Sephiroth's like, that's why you're the Echo, or some shit like the Blondie, so to speak.
Cloud, stop!
So when I was ranting about all that, yeah, I didn't see the Tifa or back inside shit. Darn it, I just hit my PlayStation controller on my table. Pretty hard. Not that bad. Gravity. I'm sweating. Hungry. I made a burger tortilla. I'm thinking that I don't need to heat up the tortilla first in this case. I'm now understanding that the value of the
What are
tortilla
you
is
doing
in
to
its
Marco?
slight
This is his
elasticity, and that's kind of what
He's got a few problems,
Chipotle
but
doing
he's
when
not
it's
a bad
doing
guy.
that final.
The landlady
you know,
asked
you
me
know
to
what I
check
mean?
on him
Like,
now and then
you
to
wrap
make
it
sure he's
over it. You
okay.
think about that, but you're doing
I
like
ask
maybe
you
not
to
a
do the
third,
same?
like maybe like a little over a third,
Sure.
but then you pull back. You know, no matter what smear is happening on it, so that way it like tightens. There was a bit where we were sitting in the room. Oh yeah, and then I was saying how like, and then he goes into the room, closes the door, and that's immediately when Tifa's like ha ha ha, that sucker, and all sorts of like Netarare crap in the background. Just all of your worst horrors. Time. Okay, we're good. We're just trying to do 8 by 8, and then next episode, and then this one ended at water filters, blah blah blah. Yeah, I said that. See, and then this crazy old lady is like trapping Tifa here. Tifa's like,
Well,
you know,
now,
quiet
you
cry
must
for
be
help.
Cloud.
That's why they dropped the plate on.
I'm Marl, your landlady.
That's supposed to be a
So how'd you
plate
like
of
the
Kino's
place?
journey, but ignoring that.
You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter.
Oh,
All
whatever,
kinds
yeah.
come through with all kinds of reasons.
Water filters.
If you ever need an ear
and then I
bend,
ended the
I'll lend
stream
you
with
mine.
so
Can be
that's
about
Tifa's
anything,
tutorial on how
even
to start
Tifa.
your own mafia
What's
or
she to
something
you?
like that. But
The granddaughter I never had.
and some other
and if
points
you
or
hurt
something.
her,
I
I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
I think this was a good microphone. Okay, we got no time. Go, 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 go,
What's gonna happen to Midgar?
My husband decided to go.
go. Here, we ended here.
Imagine if
Right.
rich people
We bought nothing from the store.
these shipments from
There's so many people who just don't get that the planet is a living thing.
Morning.
Hey,
Morning.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep.
I didn't ask. Look at that TV.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
It's very dangerous.
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the
Jessie
area has
designed the
one.
water filters,
Folks
too.
love them because they practically
Why? Why
eliminate the
can't you
rotten
just,
egg
like,
smell.
what did you design
Honestly, they make us more
exactly?
money than this place.
It's not
And
just
it's easy
their
money
water
too.
filters.
We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Oh, okay. I
Let's get this over with.
misinterpreted it when we first watched it.
Great.
What's wrong with this
And while
arm?
we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour. Go ahead and keep whatever we
I want to watch
collect.
the adventures of
Seeing as you
Tifa
didn't bring any
Lockhart.
luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
I was
And don't
mentioning
worry,
all sorts of like
we'll pay you the
F3 on
difference
why
after.
Tifa would never fall in love with Cloud and vice versa, and how Donkey was wrong that it couldn't have been a love triangle because of that. I talked about how, like, you guys remember back in Advent Children and, you know, arts, how, like, all
Hey
of
there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa just sits at the bar meeting all sorts of people, pause, and then, you know, Cloud's busy
Cloud's
just like
in
running
charge
around
of
all over the
collections.
place. You know,
He'll
of
take
course,
your
still,
money.
who knows what jobs and what towns.
gig.
Also mentioned
If you
how,
ever need
like,
someone to fill in,
Cloud could just
I'm
leave
your man.
Midgar any day of the week, you know, scary
dreams, maybe.
Midgar with all the ghosts. Like, why does he want to stay here? But Tifa's like, screw you, you know, get me out of here too. That's the problem.
Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
Yeah, I didn't. And
Nothing
he's like,
particularly
nothing particularly fancy, blah, blah,
If you change your
blah.
mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, dude.
Yeah.
We'll see you around.
I
okay?
mentioned how, do
And
you
let us
think
know
that
when your
the
filter
character
next
model
needs
design
changing.
here was a trap that the Japanese developers left for Los Angeles casting crew to fall for, and did they? And then we came out here,
All the items
and then we walked by the item shop sign. And then we said, well, thanks for joining us on our tour of the Mafia. And I said, well, because the sign is opaque. So because the sign is opaque, oh wait, first we gotta do the ad break.
Anything and everything you could possibly be looking for.
And then I mentioned something about short stack, and I'm not good at names, and I said the sign is opaque. But then if they made the neon sign that way, that would suggest that yes, that this is a store designed for the people of Midgar to see from that direction. Which suggests that the center is over there. That's not the center spire. That's just a spire. Over there, you see outwards to the city, because out here at the outskirts, these are all the people that don't have fucking money or whatever. But anyways, that wasn't really the message. The point, but that is a point. Blah blah blah. Thank you, the individual, for joining us, the group, in this presentation. Feel less lonely, or don't, I don't know, give money, or, you know, it's like, well, how do you get, blah, blah, blah. I said goodbye. I'm gonna press stop recording, OBS. We're not gonna have problems, right? And 3, 2, 1, lift off.